And that something better is called an F string. Okay? An F string, don't confuse that with any naughty alternatives. An F string is much easier to use than string format, and it's much better because it allows you to just attach real variable names to a string on the fly. Let's say I have oranges that cost 35 cents each, and I got 1,255 oranges. Okay, so my total cost for those oranges is 35 cents times 1,255. Now let's say I want to print a string that says, here's what the total cost is for the oranges. The total cost for STR fruit is STR total. And I'm going to go 0.2f. We'll use a value separator there. Okay, so now I have this string. You'll see that I've used the exact variable names in it. And now all I have to do to make this string transform is put the letter F in front of it. Lowercase f right in front of the string. And then it becomes a formatted string, which means, did you see these things light up? Watch. When I get rid of the F, it's just a string literal that happens to contain curly braces and variable names. But when I put the F in front of it, it actually finds those things in there and says, oh, you want to use that variable in here. You want to use str total in here. So now if I print that, right? Now I can do that. I'm doing the math here on the fly, multiplying those two things, putting it in here, and I am also, let's say I want to have 11,255 oranges. I get a whole truckload full of them. Now it does the nice little number formatting. It puts the commas in there for separation, all that stuff. It does it all on the fly for me. And the nice thing about that is that total is still a number. So let's say I had 6 different kinds of fruit where I was saying the total cost for apples is the total, and I could take all of those totals and add them up and print out the grand total for all the fruit that I ordered. So there's a lot you can do with string formatting, and it keeps the nice thing about this, and that this shouldn't be called str, right? It should be called float, because a float is what you get if you multiply a decimal times a. Sometimes I type out float, and sometimes I just put FL because I'm lazy. Got to be honest. Programmers are fundamentally lazy. The more you write code, the more you're going to realize this. You're always looking for a shorter, faster, easier way to do things. That's what drives most innovation in technology. That's a free tip from Bill today. Okay, so FL total is still a float variable, and I can do math with it. I can add things up. I can do all that, but now I can put it into a string without having any problems. Because combining a string with an integer or a float is sometimes a little treacherous. Okay, so we have this going on. Okay, so just to review, if I want to, let's say I have a variable called str name and a variable called str age. If I want to insert those into a string, I put an F at the beginning of the string, and then I put the variable names in curly braces, and it will format those straight into that string. Okay, and you'll see here, I don't have to put it into a variable. I just have to do something with it. In this case, I'm just printing it out.